See the stumbling blocks, I just slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart as a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your house shy, no, so we can't move slack.
God promises that there will always be a tomorrow. Anything else is from the devil.
Proverbs 27 and 1. Go.
This is discernment. I know the ones who are and who is for and who is not. Yes.
That's first. This is 1 Samuel chapter 28 and verse 7. Then Saul, King Saul, right? Then Saul, not Paul. Okay, this is. Then Saul, Then said Saul unto his servant, seek me a woman that have familiar spirits.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's witches, a familiar spirit. You know, these don't understand that.
She said this one here. She said she's Christian.
that I may go to her and inquire of her. And his servant said unto him, behold, there is a woman that hath a familiar spirit at indoor.
Yeah, so a familiar spirit. That could be any sort of spirit on these women here, and the people that are walking up and down. That's why we need to stay in the Bible and know, like you said, have spiritual discernment.
Verse 9. And the woman said unto him, behold, thou knowest that what Saul hath done, how he hath cut off those that have familiar spirits.
That's right. Saul was going around killing this. Go on.
And the wizard out of the land. Wherefore then layest thou a snare for my life to cause me to die?
Yeah. So obviously she knew. Go on.
So witches are more scared of the righteous men.
That's right.
Witches are scared of the children of Israel. So if you're saying, they're witches and that, sister, there's no enchantment.
I'm not saying.
23.
And do you know what's very scary? They go to church. They go to church.
Yeah, but they're not teaching. What are they teaching in the church? They're not teaching that the so-called blacks are the children of Israel. Do you know what I mean? They're teaching us that we're all one and we're all the same. But the Most High,
He don't teach that.
Yeah, that's it. There's a division.
This is Numbers chapter 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Against who?
Against Jacob.
So all these other nations are not Jacob.
Neither is there any divination against Israel.
Yeah.
According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought?
That's right. So no divination, no familiar spirit can jump on you if you're staying strict and firm in this word, man.
Behold,
and you know who you are.
Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion,
Yeah.
and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink of the blood of the slain.
That's right, man. So we need to stay diligent, man. And that's what I'm saying. That's why we don't deal with churches, because obviously the Most High, the Most High is not dealing in churches.
I don't deal with churches either.
They're not teaching you. Did you know that this is in the Bible? Did you know that this was in the Bible? Did you know that? So let's get it there. Get me Deuteronomy 28 and 60.
Sister, you have a Bible?
Or no, actually, start at 15.
Sister, you have a Bible? Open your Bible with us.
Deuteronomy. She knows exactly where it is.
Start at 45. Start at 45. Yeah. 28 and verse 45.
Deuteronomy chapter 28
Yeah.
and verse 45.
Yeah. Go on.
Verse 45.
Yeah.
It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee and overtake thee until thou be destroyed,
Yeah, go on.
because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which I command thee which I commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Yeah, so these curses are going to come upon us if we
Hold
don't
that, please.
listen. Yeah? And look, this is Deuteronomy, read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Yeah?
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses
Yeah.
to make with the children of Israel.
To make with who?
To make with the children of Israel.
So, chapter 29 is after the curses and the blessings. Now, so it's saying these are the words that Most High commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel. So this book is for Israel. Yeah. Now read. So it said these curses will come upon you if we don't listen. Yeah. To the commandments, and it said it'll be upon thee for a sign, upon thy seed. So a sign. Look, you see there, it's an underground sign. We know that's the underground. You know, hair shop, that's a sign. So these curses are a sign on the people to show who the real children of Israel are.
Right.
Because there's a whole war going on now in Israel about, you know, just madness. And that's got nothing to do with them or us. So look, read this now. So go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And this is what we was trying to show you. Go on.
Verse 68.
Judith 5.
Deuteronomy 28:68.
Go on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What? Say that
Into
again.
Egypt again with ships.
So the children of Israel walked out of Egypt the first time. So when it says I'll bring you into Egypt again, Egypt means something. So look, get this one, Judith. Yeah, go on.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 11.
Yeah,
Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them
yeah,
and dealt substantly with them
yeah.
and brought them low
Subtly.
with them
Yeah,
and brought them low with laboring.
And brick.
And
So this
in-
is what
in brick.
this is what the Israelites were doing in Egypt. The king made them labor with brick on,
and made them slaves.
and made them what?
And made them slaves.
Yeah, so when it says now in Deuteronomy 28:68, I'll bring thee into Egypt again, that's what the Israelites were doing in
labor.
Egypt. Slavery. Now read it again now.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Look, and look, this is who did this happen to? Who did this happen to? What's your nationality?
I'm Guyanese.
Yeah. So
Guyana, South America.
so your forefathers went through the same
Yes,
thing.
yes, South America.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you know this was in the
Yeah.
Bible?
Well, my dad read this Bible inside and out, and that's where I get my teachings from.
Yeah.
But I can't remember everything in the Bible.
No,
all
that's
of
it.
the
Give me
time.
Isaiah,
You know what I mean? That's why,
no.
you know, you guys
Get
have
me
been
Nehemiah here, right here.
honestly, I should come and talk to you guys a little bit.
Look.
But literally, I have to say the 91st Psalm every day.
Yeah, that's right.
It's got out of me.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
That's a
That's
defense. That's a
Many are called and few are chosen.
So basically, this is saying.
And the
read
Lord
it
shall
again.
bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I speak unto thee,
Yeah.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Yeah.
And there shall be sold unto your enemies,
Unto who?
unto your enemies,
Yeah, go on.
for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy
And
you.
that's what was happened. When we got to the other side, we were sold unto our enemies. So who are our enemies? It's saying the people that sold us were
Yes.
our enemies.
Yeah.
And not just that, before this there was a sub-Saharan slave trade,
Yeah.
which was from the Arabs. So they had their hand in us too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The guys with the turban, these
You
guys,
got that, yeah?
turban,
Go on, read
the
that.
sub-Saharan.
Yeah.
Sorry, language, sorry.
Go on,
I need to
look,
learn
so
that one.
what
I need to
you-
learn that.
what-
I
what-
can't stop that one.
What
Because
you
I
was
told
just
this
saying
life.
is, you say you need to come up, and because sometimes there's certain things you might not understand in the Bible. That's why we're actually out here to give more understanding on who we are. Do you know what I mean? And make it plain. You get that? Go on, read this.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 8.
Yeah.
So they read in the book of the law of God.
All right. So this Deuteronomy, from Genesis to Deuteronomy, is the law of God. The whole book is the law. But the law, we're reading in the book of the law of God, yeah? Go on. Distinctly, yeah? So we're going to show you exactly precept upon precept. Go on.
And gave the sense and cause them to understand the reading.
So this is, not everyone's going to understand this. Like it said, Yahweh Shai, so-called Jesus, laid a stumbling block.
Yeah.
So not everyone's going to be able to receive this knowledge. Do you see what I mean? But it starts, remember, it started from 45, Deuteronomy 28:45. If we don't listen and do the commandments, curses are going to come upon us.
Yes.
So there's a way of breaking these commandments, curses, by keeping the commandments. Do you understand? Yeah? Go on, get that one.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2.
Yeah.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Yeah, so we're here to try and make it plain upon tables. You know?
Right.
And in Isaiah, it says we have to go precept upon precept. That's the only way we can receive understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Commandments.
Yeah, so do you want to hit? Right, look, just before you go, a commandment.
Yeah.
We've got a commandment for you. Yeah? So you believe in this word, yeah, fully.
Yes.
Alright, so do we still need to keep the old commandments? Yeah, because that's what Yeah, no, but Christianity will teach you that the old law is done away with, and Jesus, so-called Jesus made a new law. All right, so let's get this one. Go on, get me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Yeah? Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Go on.
The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man,
Yeah?
neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Okay, so what's a woman's garment that a man can't put on?
Well, I don't know. What is
Dress,
that? A dress
or a skirt.
Of
A
course,
man
yeah.
can't put that on.
Yeah.
That's from the Most High. So it said the women can't wear what men wear.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Go on, read that last bit.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So the Most High calls a man wearing a dress is an abomination.
Like that over there.
Yeah. So a woman wearing men's trousers would be classed as an abomination. Did you know that? Yes, and that's in the book of Deuteronomy. You know, that's a commandment. So, you know, men don't wear dresses, but women need to wear dresses and skirts. Yeah. Right. Well, listen, we're here every Saturday. 3 Saturdays a month. So if you ever, so if you want to, you know, pass by and have, you know,
Sister,
any question.
You see, give 1 Corinthians, can you? 1 Corinthians chapter
11.
3 and verse 16.
Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3. So like it, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God,
Yeah,
and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
yeah.
If any man defiles the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
So look,
Right.
you can't smoke cocaine, you can't do weed, heroin, crack, you can't do none of that.
Cigarettes.
Alright? If you defile your temple, the Most High will destroy you.
Right.
Understand? So as much as you want to pray that the people, the demons are not around you, you let demons enter you when you start to deal with dabbling in that stuff. Understand?
Right.
Going to the little corner boys up on the roads and buying them things from you know what I mean, from deals and understand? Don't worry about that, sister. I see you in the community. You know what I mean? To not deal with them drug dealers and that, you know what I mean? Throw that away.
That's right. That's right.
Throw that away. Sister, we don't know these spirits, we're dealing with you.
Yeah, that's right. We're dealing with
Right?
you.
Sister, we just read you a commandment. If you love God, you're going to keep the commandments.
Well, all I know.
Put on a
right,
dress.
Can I just say something to you both, or to all three of you?
Yes.
God loves me in all my forms. Just know that. God loves me in all of my forms.
Isaiah 55. Can I read
He
something?
loves me, no, but I'm just letting you know.
So would he love you?
He
if
loves
you're
me in
doing-
all of my
Wait, hold
forms.
on.
Do you know seagulls?
Wait.
You know seagulls follow me everywhere. Seagulls, they follow me everywhere I go. Yeah, and let me just let you know that if you know if the Bible was still being written, I'd be written into it. I'm just letting you know that. I've got another job. I have another
listen,
job.
You said that the
I have
Most
another
High
job.
loves you in all forms.
In all
So
my forms.
if the Most High hates abomination,
Yeah, he hates abomination,
alright, if you're
but
doing,
there's a
wait,
plan for me.
Wait, hold on.
He
hold
has
on.
a plan for
Can
me.
I just ask you a question?
That's why.
Can I ask you a
Everybody
question?
has different steps. Not everybody takes
I-
the same route.
I get that.
Not everyone
I
takes the same
understand.
route.
Can I ask a question though?
Alright, this is Proverbs chapter 16 and 25.
Go on.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man,
Yeah.
but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Are the what?
Are the ways of death.
We brought that out a couple of times this morning for this, because yeah, man, you can be deceived by your own vain opinions, man. You know? And did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 13.
Go on.
The Lord hateth all abominations.
The what?
The Lord hateth all abominations.
Yeah, that's it. Go on.
And they that fear power love it not.
That's right. So if you fear the Most High, we hate abomination too. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what form you're in. If you're abomination, the Most High is not dealing with you, man.
No.
Doesn't matter if the seagulls follow you everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you know, these animals talk to you or whatever you say. Yeah, if you're not keeping the commandments, the Most High hates you. Go on.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9. Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. The Lord hath said, and the Lord said unto them, go through the midst of the city,
Yeah.
and through the midst of Jerusalem,
Yeah.
and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's it. That's what we're doing, man. We're out here sighing and crying for all the abominations that have been done in the midst thereof, man. So yeah, first of all, then let's open out. Yeah. So we're gonna turn to the east and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baharakah Kadash. Yep. Double honors to the elders and the elders in this truth that have been teaching and laying the foundation for us young ones to come in and get the better understanding, you know, the foundation of the church. Shalom to all the brothers out there on the highways and byways that are bringing it out, that are standing up boldly in front of all these other nations and these wicked people and spirits that are out here in these last days. You know, shalom, mighty shalom to them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, to the elect, the hopeful elect. Yeah, mighty shalom, man. Yahweh Ratazah, that we are part of that number, but no man knoweth, man, and that's why we're out here to do this. Shalom to the sisters as well that are at home and reverencing their husbands and that, and being diligent with the children, you know, and showing them that, you know, they need to obey their parents, man. You know, while the brothers are out here on the highways or byways, you know. So yeah, like obviously we had a mighty camp last week. You know, we had a mighty camp in Trafalgar with the brothers, you know, HOI,
Shalom.
UK, yeah, Shalom, Wake Up Israel, Shalom, you know what I mean? And we're bringing it out, man. So yeah, what's it? Go on, you got something? Get me first
That's not what she was saying, right?
Thessalonians,
Proverbs 7.
First Thessalonians. Go on, bring that.
Proverbs chapter 17 and verses 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repenteth a matter separateth very friends.
Yeah, man. Go on, say that again. Read that one again. Back up. He that covereth.
Proverbs 17 and verse 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends.
That's right, man. So yeah, we can't be repeating transgressions, man. Do you know what I mean? And hiding them. You can't be concealing them. You have to openly confess them and put them away and turn from them. That's the whole point of having grace. You know what I mean? That we can repent. Because there was certain things that we couldn't repent for before Yahweh Shai came and gave his blood for us. So we need to be mindful of that, especially if you understand the scriptures.
Her heart.
Yeah, and the Most High loves her heart, whatever she does. So if she does wickedness, is the Most High going to love you?
You do crack, you do cocaine.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense. Again, it's our own, the people's own vain opinions. 1 Thessalonians 2 Thessalonians 3 and 1. Yeah.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Finally, brethren,
Go on.
pray for us
Yeah.
that the word of the Lord may have free course
Yeah.
and be glorified, even as it is with you.
That's right, man. So yeah, man, we're hoping that the word of the Most High has free course and that the Spirit is upon us to bring it out and to show the people, you know what I mean? And whoever's and to glorify the Most High's name, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
That's right.
You know? Because, you know, a lot of things is going on in the earth right now, man. There's wars kicking off. Do you know what I mean? There's mad protests all over the world. Not just in Trafalgar Square, there's all over the world. There's massive protests about what's going on in Israel today, you know? And, you know, if you're not being circumspect and understanding that these things are prophecy, yeah, you're going to be caught out there, man. You know, get me Sirach 39 and 1. Alright, go on, you got something? Yeah, go on, get that. Yeah, 39 and verse 1. Oh, sure.
This is Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
And be what?
And be occupied in prophecy.
Yeah, man, and that's what we want to be in, man. You want to be in the prophecy, man. Yeah, the spirit of prophecy. Because that's what we're seeing come to pass right now. We're seeing, you know, wars, rumors of wars turning into actual wars. We're seeing pestilence. We're seeing uproars of the people. Earthquakes in diverse places. You know, these are all prophecies, man, that are coming to pass. So we need to be in the spirit of prophecy, man, because that's what Yahweh Shai is in. Get me that one. Revelation 19 and 10.
This is Revelation.
You got something? 15. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 15.
Yeah.
For the sword and the destruction shall have nigh.
Yeah.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The cause of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's it, man. So all these uproars that you're seeing happening around the world, they're not caring about no authority, no government, policing systems. They're voicing their word, man. They've had enough, you know. There's sedition now. Sedition is like an uproar, like, you know. They call it unrest, civil unrest, because that's what's going to really happen. You know, these places are going to get wild up even more. Do you know what I mean? You got more now. So. That's why we need to be in the spirit of prophecy, man, so we can see these things happening before they actually come to pass, man. Because get me 2nd Ezra 15 and 1.
This is Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at my feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou, do it not. For I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
It's the spirit of prophecy, man. You know, so if you're not dealing with prophecy, then you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know, and it's not just all prophecy, like it said in Sirach 39 and 1. Yeah, he that meditate in the law. Do you know what I mean? We need to be keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, man. Not just watching the prophecy and then doing your own thing. You know? Can you get me No, go on. Go on.
Sirach chapter 24 and verse 33.
Yeah, go on.
I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy
That's it.
and leave it
Yeah.
to all ages forever.
Yeah.
Behold, that I have not labored for myself only,
Yeah.
but for all them that seek wisdom.
That's right. So that's the whole point of brothers out here on the highways and byways, is to make it plain upon tables in order for the Most High to seal the hopeful elect.
That's right.
You know, because we're not we want to be part of that number. Do you know what I mean? But we're not laboring just for ourselves. We're laboring for the hopeful elect. So do you know what I mean? Yahweh Ratazah, man, and shalom to them that are out there. They don't know it, but shalom to them, man. Like we always say, if we don't make it, then at least if they've even got to hear the gospel from us, or we've done anything to help, then all praises. You know, Kala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know what I mean? Go on, read that, King.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Behold, speak those in the ears of my people the word of prophecy.
Wait, all people.
The words of my people.
That's it, go on.
Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy,
Yeah.
which I will put in thy mouth,
Yeah.
saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, man. So, you know, these words are faithful and true, man. They've been tried many times, you know, and nothing can beat the words of the Most High. Like it says in, get me Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 55. We should bring it out. Get me Isaiah 55 and verse 11.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11. So shall the words that go forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void.
So what?
It shall not return unto me void,
Yeah.
but it shall accomplish that which I please,
Yeah.
and it shall prosper in the things whereto I send it.
That's right, man. So the word of the Most High is not going to return unto him void.
Get verse 8. Get verse 8.
Go on, verse 8.
Verse 8. For my Isaiah 55 and verse 8.
Go on.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts,
Yeah.
neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh.
That's right, man. So the Most High, who can
Think like
who can think like the Most High? Do you know what I mean?
He knows what he's thinking.
Yeah. We know what his will is, but we don't know what he's thinking and what he's gonna do next.
Or
Do
when
you know what I mean?
or the time or the hour.
Or the time of the hour.
No man knows the time.
Exactly. So that's why we need to be diligent, man, and circumspect.
Men
in what
don't
we're
even know
doing.
what another man's thoughts is.
Exactly. And they try and do all that witchcraft as well, like with what they call them, psycho something. They call them what? I forgot.
Psychosis.
Yeah, there's a name for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
People out there
They
know,
call it,
man.
what's that Leonardo DiCaprio film, man?
Yeah, the Inception.
Inception,
Something
they go
like
into
that.
your
They're trying to
dreams.
get into you, yeah. Even like Get Out, same thing like that.
The sun can
Yeah, man. Get me a bubble
Mind
shot. Psalms 12 and
That's some
verse 6.
Naruto stuff, innit? Mind transfer jutsus.
Yeah, man. But we don't. 12 and verse 6.
This is Judith chapter 9 and verse 5.
Go on.
For thou hast wrought not only those things, but also the things which fell out before and which eschewed after. Thou hast fought upon the things which are now and which are to come. Yea, what things thou didst determine were ready at hand, and said, Lo, we are here. For all thy ways are prepared, and thy judgments are in the foreknowledge.
Right, man. Yeah, the Most High. These people don't understand what's actually going on, but the Most High has laid it plain upon table to those who understand and keep His commandments. That His judgment is just and pure, and it's not gonna return unto Him void. Go on.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee.
Yeah, but unto who?
But unto thee.
Yeah.
For a few like thee. Then answered I and said, yeah, well that's yeah.
Go on.
Oh, shall I keep reading, yeah? Behold, Yahweh now has shown, verse 2nd Ezra
Yo,
8
brother.
and 63.
Go on.
Behold, O Yahweh, now thou hast showed me the multitude of thy wonders which thou will begin to do in the last times, but what time thou hast not showed me.
That's right, man. So
Shalom.
So Ezra, he got a lot of source. The Most High showed him a lot of stuff, man. What was going to happen, innit? And he said he didn't show it unto many, just unto him, you know. But he didn't show him the time or day. That's why in the next chapter he's saying measure the time diligently. Because when we see these things happening, we can sort of know what time we're in. Yeah, you know, we're going to be more circumspect in how we're walking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because obviously we don't know, like, you know, get me Go on.
And not just saying that. If we are saying, yo, we should be ready, the time is at hand, and all the other brothers that are bringing out thus saith the Lord are on that same mindset, that you got 2 or 3 or more witnesses, man. Alright, well, we're all saying it, that the kingdom is at hand. Alright, so it has to be something, because why the Most High dwells within us, man. There must be something happening amongst us.
Yeah, that's right, man. And the word's going out more and more now. A lot of more people are hearing the word and like, yeah, I've heard of it. But they need to start doing it. That's what it is. Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 29. The secret things belong unto Yahweh our power. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law.
Do all the words of this law. You know, so it's all good with us being the secrets being revealed to us. But if we're not keeping the commandments and doing the law, then what profit is there?
That's right.
You know what I mean? The Most High is going to take that away as quick as He gave it to you. That's why we have to stay diligent, man. Get 1 Peter 5 and verse 8.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Get me Ephesians.
Be sober.
5.
Be vigilant.
Be what?
Be sober.
Yeah.
Be vigilant.
Yeah.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, man. So the devils are out here, man, and he's gonna come in all forms, man, all different spirits. Whatever spirit that you were dealing with, he's gonna come in that sense, man. He's gonna jump on all these people to try and make you go off. That's why we need to stay diligent, man. Stay in these commandments, man.
This is the book of Ephesians.
This is Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return unto my house, from hence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with him 7 other spirits, more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of the man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation.
That's right, man. So that's why, you know, when we do, you know, be able to fight these spirits and that, we have to stay on point. We have to stay firm, man, because they will come back stronger. You know what I'm saying?
And that being said, Israelites as a whole body or as a whole nation itself were even more wicked than the people of yesterday, man. Our wickedness has accumulated as Israelites at a crazy high level. Understand? Because imagine they were wicked, but the women, they were still wearing dresses.
Yeah.
Imagine they were wicked, but they knew they couldn't eat pork. Understand?
Yeah.
These lot are doing all the sorts of, all the laws are kind of gone now,
Yeah,
man.
And that's why it says 7 more, more wicked spirits. Because when you start dabbling in one, another's gonna hop onto you. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna become some melting pot of disaster, man.
Now
And
the churches are letting faggots walk in there, man.
That's right, man. That's
So
right.
even extra wicked spirits, man.
And marrying faggots as well. They're actually marrying, it's madness still, but this is what they're doing. They're pushing, like Revelation 12 and 12, isn't it? They're pushing all this wickedness as much as they can.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Go on.
Push from the top. Yeah, get it from the top. Yeah, from the top. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, so when you come to serve the Lord, it's not going to be all easy, man.
Right.
You have to prepare yourself for temptation.
Teach,
yeah, so even when in the world you didn't know what was a sin, but when you come into the truth, you understand what these things that you were doing in the past were, and they were wrong.
Abomination.
Yeah, so that's why you don't want them same spirits to be hopping back on you. Go on.
Right. Set thy heart aright.
Set thy what?
Set thy heart aright.
Yeah, set your mind aright. Go on.
And constantly endure.
Yeah.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
Yeah, so we're not meant to, make haste in the time of trouble. When things start going bad and you start getting tried, you can't run from this. You have to stand strong, man. You have to be diligent and stand bold as a lion, and fight this temptation, man. Fight the devil. Go on.
Cleave unto him and depart not away,
Yeah.
that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
That's right, man. And wait, go on. Finish on this one. Yeah.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take what?
Take cheerfully.
Yeah.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower estate.
Yeah, so man, when these things come upon you, man, you're meant to take them cheerfully, man. You're meant to, in your head think, you know what, the Most High is trying me. And you need to be, you need to be cheerful about that, man. But that's not saying you do all wickedness and then things start going wrong with you and you're like, the Most High is trying you. That's not a spirit, that's not a discernment, That's you being judged for your wickedness, You need to have discernment in this, Go on. You got something? Yeah, go on, bring that, go on. 5 and 14, yeah?
Book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore, he said...
Go on.
That just means you're an Israelite, man. If you're not getting tried for wickedness and what you're doing, that's because most probably you're not even from the loins of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
Because they're allowed to get away with the madness, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, all these other people prosper in this world. You know what I mean? It's Jake and Eve are the ones that are on the lower state. Even before they come in this truth, But that's why you have to be prepared for temptation.
That's why we know if you don't hear, you're gonna feel things.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we have all felt something deep, man, in our life, man, along our journey, man.
That's right. And the Most High deals with judgment, man.
Right? Who runs from police? What, Chinese men, Indian men? Are they out there because of the color of their skin? They happen to run from police and that. Nah, man.
Who gets gunned down by police?
These people were put on slave ships and taught that they come and vote for monkeys, man.
Yeah. That's right, man. So it's a nation thing, man. But that's why we need to come back to the Most High, man. That's the only way that we can get out of this and seal the hope for the elect as soon as possible. You right, sister?
David, yes.
Do you read the Bible? Yeah? You want to hear a verse? No? You don't read the Bible, no? Yeah, it's alright, man. She said she does, but the other one can't be swayed by your friends as well, man. All that peer pressure thing, Because like we just brought out, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ways thereof are death, man.
I got that precept still.
Yeah, go on. We'll go back to that still.
No,
Go on. Yeah, man. Yeah, what's that one?
This is Jeremiah, chapter 9, and verse. We start at 1.
Bring it out.
Oh, that my head were waters, and mine eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodged place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they be all adulterers, and assembled an assembly of treacherous men, and they bend their tongues like their bows of lies.
For lies.
So, Jeremiah 9 and 3, and they bend their tongue like their bow for lies, but they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth, for they preach from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord.
That's it, and that's what we see all the time, innit? Go on.
Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders.
Yeah, man. So you can't trust every brother, innit? Because you know, the brother or sister could supplant you, man. You need to. Go on.
Yeah. No, what we just witnessed there, innit? Like they're doing. She doesn't come away from that. She's reading the Bible, but the friend ain't reading the Bible.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah,
I don't know if you caught it on camera.
Yeah.
But the two young ladies, the two young princesses, right? One might have come up, but your friend now is grabbing your hand, telling you, nah, don't go over there.
Shaking them,
right? But
head.
Jeremiah had to say, you know, I gotta move away from these guys, man.
Yeah.
These guys are treacherous, man.
Yeah.
They're an assembly of evildoers, man.
That's right.
And that's amongst your own people, man. And he was crying and weeping, man, for his people. And they're like, what are you crying for? Can't you see how the Babylonians have come through having a party with the Babylonians, man?
And it's the same happening today, you know, isn't it? These don't want to turn from their ways, man. They're in their whole wickedness. They're doing whatever. When you try and reprove them, they're not hearing it, you know. They're not hearing it at all. You know what I mean? Oh, what's that? Instruction, fruit, the way of life. Go on, bring that one out. Go on, slack it.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 14.
Go on.
Wherefore he saith, awake, that are slept, and arise from the dead, and the Mashiach shall give thee light.
Yeah, and that's what we're out here to do, man. We're out here to raise up the dead, man. Raise up the ones that are sleeping, man. Spiritually, you know, and show them that if they walk after the law, statutes, and commandments, they will have light. That's it, 6 and 23. Yeah, go on. Go back to that, go on.
This is Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23.
Yeah, go on.
For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instructions are the ways of life.
That's right. That's the way of life, is to be reproved and instructed. That's why we have to keep the commandments. That's why there's a law for us to keep, because it's instruction and reproof. And that's how we love our brother, by showing him that he's going off and to turn him back to the light. Because if you're going off, you're in the, like it said, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, and the end thereof is death, you know? But we want light, you know? Go on, read that.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly not as fools, but as wise.
But as what?
But as wise.
So we can't walk as fools, we have to walk as wise men. Go on.
Verse 16. Redeeming the time,
Yeah.
because the days are evil.
That's right, man. So the Most High is putting it on Satan to rain down evil on this people. Yeah. Go on. Read that one.
Should I start from the purpose of this?
Yeah, no, just to the point.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19.
Go on.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, and I have set before you life and death,
Life and what?
Life and death.
Yeah, go on.
blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life.
Therefore what?
Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Yeah, man. We need to choose life. Yeah. There's an option, man. Do you know what I mean? If you want to stay in your wicked ways and not come back to the Most High, you're choosing death. Go on.
That thou mayest love Yahweh thy power.
Yeah, go on. Say that again.
That thou mayest love Yahweh thy power.
Yeah, that we need to love the Most High. Go on.
And that thou mayest obey his voice.
Yes.
And that thou mayest cleave unto him. For he is thy life.
For he is what?
For he is thy life.
Yes.
And the length of thy days.
Yeah.
That thou mayest dwell in the land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them.
That's right, man. So if we love the Father, he's gonna prolong our days, man. And it's the same thing in the 10 as well. When you honor your father and mother, it's the same vibe the Most High is saying. If you honor your heavenly Father, he's gonna prolong your days and love him and keep his commandments. Do you know what I mean? Go and read that one, King.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 1.
Yeah, go on.
My son, keep my words
Yeah.
and lay up my commandments with thee.
See, so the Most High saying, my son, keep my commandments, you know, straight up, because that's what we are, his children, you know. Go on.
Keep my commandments and live.
And what?
And live.
Yep.
And my Lord, as the apple of thine eye.
Go on.
Bind them up upon thy finger.
Yeah.
Write them upon the table of thine heart.
Yes.
Say unto wisdom,
Yeah.
thou art my sister,
Yeah.
and call understanding thy king's woman.
But you know where that comes from?
Go on.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 4.
Go
Hear,
on.
O Israel,
Yeah.
Yahweh thy power is one Yahweh.
Yeah.
And thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
Yeah. In
And-
thy heart. Yeah, go on.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children,
Yes.
and thou shalt talk with them when thou sittest in the house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, and thou shalt bind them in the signs of thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates.
Yeah, man. These commandments need to be all over, man.
And
All over. You find them. Go on.
And it shall be when Yahweh thy power shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly city which thou buildest not. So look at that. That's the same thing. Deuteronomy 30 was saying.
In the Proverbs 7.
Proverbs 7
Yeah.
was saying,
Yeah. Bind them up.
bind them up in frontlets
with-
of the hand.
Yeah, same with Joshua as well, isn't it? Joshua 1 and 8.
Teach them to your children, man.
Yeah, man.
Because I wanted to touch on something.
Yeah, go on.
We're called Hebrews.
Yeah.
Right? Hebrews, right? Yoruba, whatever you want to say, right? We are sojourners. We haven't got a homeland.
Yeah, that's right.
Understand?
That's right.
That's what Yoruba means. It means you sojourn. You're not even, that's not even your home. Understand? So us moving about is so we can recognize that we are captives in a land, in the earth. Anywhere we go on the earth, to be called a Hebrew means you move around in tents. You don't have a dwelling place. So when the Most High brings us back to our dwelling place that He's promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, then you will know that, that's how you know you're an Israelite. You're the ones that don't have a settlement lands.
Yeah, that's right. Like, you know, the Caribbean, like Jamaica, Barbados, they're not our lands, man. You know, that's not our homeland, should I say. Do you know what I mean? That's not what the Most High, the Most High said, wherever we step with our foot is ours. But as a you know, Mount Jerusalem, you know, and Mount Zion, sorry, yeah, man, that's our land, you know. So yeah, the only way that's gonna happen is if we keep the commandments, man, and teach our children as well, man, you know, and bring as many as we can back to the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because right now there's so much Christianity going on. There's Caesar Borgia, there's flyers being handed out. Do you know what I mean? Go on.
This is the book of Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This book of the commandments of power and the law that endureth forever.
Yeah.
All they that keep it shall come to life,
Yeah.
but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah.
Turn thee, O Jacob,
Yeah.
and take hold of it, and walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated.
Yeah, man. So that's what we want to be. We want to be illuminated with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's how Moses was, wasn't it? When he come down off the mount, he was shining so bright they couldn't even look at him. He had to put on a veil because he had the laws, man. You know? Can you continue? Yeah, go on, carry on.
Give not thine honor. Give not thine honor unto others,
Yeah.
nor the things that are profitable unto thee unto a strange nation.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Go on, carry on with that.
O Israel,
Yeah.
happy are we for things that are pleasant and pleasing to power are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memories and the memorial of Yasharallah.
Yeah, that's right, man. So we're not meant to give this light unto the other nations either. You know what I mean? We're meant to give it to our own nation. You know, we have to try the spirit and know who we're working with.
Trying to cast pearls to the swine.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Spread the meat to the dogs.
Yeah, that's right.
This is Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20.
Read up.
The law unto the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
There's no light in these people that want to hand out flyers and they're not talking about the word. They might bring out one precept and run with a whole doctrine. Like, these people are actually making like whole doctrines of like 2-3 precepts. You know what I mean? Like literally erring in their own ways. You know? Get that one, Sirach 3 and 24. Bubble the shots.
This is Sirach chapter 3.
Yeah? You alright,
verse-
sister? You okay?
Sirach chapter 3 and verse 24.
Go on.
For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment.
Yeah, man. Serious. Evil suspicion has overthrown the judgment of the people, man. Seriously, and they're walking in their own vain opinions, you know, and they're not seeing that the Most High is actually judging this earth right now as we speak, you know. Like, all these things that are happening because the Most High is angry, you know. He's yet holding his peace, man.
Long time.
Yeah, long time. So now we need to know these things, man. We can't be still in the world watching certain things that is not profitable, man. We need to use our time wisely, knowing that the days are getting shorter, you know. And those that will hear, and those that won't, you know what I mean? death and destruction is coming to them, man. You know? Serious. Get me. Go on.
This is Luke chapter.
Yeah.
This is Luke chapter 17 and verse 26.
You alright, King? Don't want to talk now?
Luke 17 and verse 26.
Yeah.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Yeah.
They did eat, they drank, they married wives.
Yeah.
They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. The flood came and destroyed them all.
And the what and what?
And destroyed them all.
Yeah.
Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire.
It rained what?
It rained fire.
Yeah.
And brimstone from heaven.
Yeah.
And destroyed them all.
And destroyed them all. Go on.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetops and his stuff in his house, in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back.
That's right, man.
Remember Lot's wife.
Say that again?
Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah, so we can't look back into this world, man. And if the Most High is saying that it's going to be worse in that day than it was in Sodom, for Sodom and Gomorrah, it's going to be really bad, man.
Matthew's 10
And in the
and 15.
yes,
Matthew's 10, 14, yeah.
yeah. So
I got
use them more. Go on. Read
Luke 17, 33.
that. Go on.
Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
Shall what?
Shall lose it.
Exactly. Go on.
And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
That's spiritual as well, man. We need to lose our life in this world in order to gain life with the Most High and to keep His commandments, man. Because this world is not for us. This world has been given to the heathens and the wicked right now. So we need to come back, you know, and lose that life there to gain a life over here on the right side, man. Do you know what I mean? So go on.
I got a precept for that. So.
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Yeah.
The souls of the righteous are in the hand of power,
Are in the hands of the Most High, yeah?
and there shall no torment touch them.
That's right.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die,
Yeah.
and the departure is taken away for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction.
Yeah, man.
But they are in peace.
They are what?
They are in peace.
That's right, man.
For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
That's right.
And having been a little chastised,
Yeah.
they shall be greatly rewarded.
Greatly what?
Greatly rewarded.
For a little chastisement, they were greatly rewarded. You know?
For God, for power, proved them and found them worthy for himself.
That's right, man. And that's that trying, man. We're gonna get tried.
As gold in the furnace
That's right.
have he tried them,
Yeah.
and received them as a burnt offering.
Yeah, man. So that's why.
That's that precept in Romans.
Yeah. Present your body as a living sacrifice. Yeah, man. Serious, because you know, in the eyes of these people, we seem to be fools, innit? And we see that our life is not worth anything, and that we're just gonna die. Yahweh Ratazar that we don't, and we're able to live, man.
Romans 13.
12. Yeah. So yeah, man. bring that one out, King, please? Yeah, 12. Yeah, 18 of 3, I believe. No, start at 1.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 1.
Yeah.
And it reads, at the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?
Yeah.
And Yahushua answered, and Yahushua called a little child unto him, and sat him in the midst of them. And he said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted,
Yeah.
and become as little children,
Yeah.
ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So we need to become like little children, man. We can't be getting in the kingdom of heaven thinking that we know everything, man, and not humble ourselves like a child. Go on.
Whosoever therefore shall humble himself,
Shall what?
shall humble himself
Yeah.
as this little child,
Yeah.
the same is great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. Yeah, man. So we need to become like children, man. We need to become like children, man. Get me John chapter 3, Baba Kishar. That's the only way we're going to be able to. That's why it says in Isaiah 28, whom shall he teach knowledge and who shall understand doctrine? Those that are weaned from the milk. So you need to unlearn all that rubbish you've learned in this world, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness. So you need to get rid of that foolishness to come like, and this is talking of all ages, man. This is not just talking about young people. It's talking about old, young. You know what I mean?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 49. In that thou hast humbled thyself,
Yeah.
as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. For many great miseries shall be done to them, in the latter time shall dwell in the earth, because they have walked in great pride.
They have what?
They
Because
have walked in great pride.
Right.
But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
That's right, man. We have to seek out the glory,
Like-minded,
like-minded brothers, isn't it?
not proud, brother.
Yeah, man. You know, because we need to be humble. We need to be meek, man.
Great
You know?
miseries are coming on the prideful ones, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. That think that they know everything and that you can't tell them anything. And obviously, that's a spirit that the Most High put on them. But, you know, the Most High is dealing with a meek and humble spirit. You know, get that one in Psalm 51. Yeah, go on, read that one, please.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go on.
There was a man of the Philistines
Yeah,
named Nicodemus,
yeah,
a ruler of the Jews.
yeah,
The same came to Yahushua by night
yeah.
and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from power,
Yeah.
for no man can do the miracles these miracles that thou doest,
Yeah.
except power be with him.
So yeah, Nicodemus knew that Yahushua was on a next level with the healing and the teachings that he was bringing. He was enlightening them, you know. So he knew this, and he was a ruler of the Jews. And go on now, read on.
Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again,
Yeah, except they what?
except a man be born again,
yeah.
he cannot see the kingdom of God.
Yes, man. So unless we be born again, we can't see the kingdom of God.
Nicodemus said unto him,
Go on.
How can a man be born when he is old?
What? Say that again.
And then Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is
So
old?
he didn't understand this. But he's like, how can you be born again when you're old? Like thinking that he's talking about an actual birth. That's why it's nothing to do with age. You know, it's all to do with, it's a spirit. You know, to humble your spirit. Go on.
Can he enter a second time into his mother's womb
Yeah, go on.
and be born? Yahushua answered, Verily, verily say unto you, except a man be born of water and of spirit,
And of what?
Of water and of the spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of power.
That's it, man. Go on, carry on.
That which is born of the flesh is flesh,
Yeah.
and that which is born of spirit is spirit.
Yeah, that's right, man. So, you know, that's why the Most High already put it on the spirit in the womb, whether he was going to be called into this ministry or not, you know. That's why it says, I have formed thee in the womb, that thou art a prophet, man, you know. And Yahweh Ratazar, that, you know, the brothers are part of that, man, you know what I mean? Because that's all we could want in these days, man. Because right now, this world is dead. Yes, brother, you're right. How you doing? You got 1 minute? Yeah, man. We need to cast away this world, man. This world is done out here now. Literally. Get me... Are you going to bring that one up? Alright, God. Get me wisdom. No. 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. And then after... Can you get me Romans 8 and 5?
This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life,
And the what?
and the pride of life
Yeah,
is not of the Father, but of the world.
that's right, man. So we need to love not the world, because it's all of the flesh, it's the lust of the eyes, you know what I mean? And it's not of the Father, man. So we need to come out of this. You know, go on, get my one, Romans 8 and 5.
Romans 8 and verse 5.
Go on.
For they that are of the after the flesh love do mind the things of the flesh,
That's right.
but they that are after the spirit of the things of the spirit, for to be carnally minded is death.
So for what?
For to be carnally minded is death.
So to be after the flesh in this world is death. And we don't want that. We're trying to walk after the spirit. Go on.
But to be spiritually minded is life
Yeah?
and peace.
And peace, man. And that's what we want, man. They keep saying ceasefire, peace now, peace for Israel or peace for Palestine. But there's no peace unto the wicked, man.
There's no,
You know?
because the spirit, the commandments never went to them.
That's right, exactly. So there's no peace where there's no commandments and no righteous Israelites. You know what I mean? That's the only way there's peace. You know? And that's what we're striving for, man. You got something?
Verse,
Oh God, carry on then.
verse 12.
Yeah.
Therefore, brethren,
Yeah.
we are debtors
Yeah.
not to the flesh, to live after the flesh.
Yeah.
For if we live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
Yeah, man. So we have to mortify the deeds of our body. And the deeds of our body is always going to try and teach us to go off and make us go off. Because that's the flesh. That's why it's always good to fast.
Mortify them.
Yeah, to kill it. Yeah. That's why it's always good to fast and pray. Because, you know, you're starving your flesh. You know, because all that's of the flesh is the lust of this world. You know what I mean? So when you're fasting and praying, you're starving your flesh and you're being more built in the spirit. And that's what it is. We want to walk after the spirit. You know? So yeah, man.
Spirit of prophecy.
Yeah, exactly. The spirit of prophecy, which Yahweh Shai, you know, is really, man. No, and it's not of no church, it's not of no religion, yeah, because religion is just another form of oppression on the people, our people. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. On that, I'm gonna go on.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1.
Yeah, go on.
But the time and the season, brethren,
Yeah.
ye have no need that I write unto you.
Yeah.
For yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh shall come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, man.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them,
That's
as travail upon a woman with child,
That's right.
and they shall be no escape. But ye brethren
Yeah.
are not in darkness,
Yeah.
that the day should not overtake you as a thief. Ye are children, all children of the light, and the children of the day.
Yeah.
We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
That's right.
Therefore, let us not sleep
Yeah.
as do others,
Yeah.
but let us watch and be sober.
That's right, man. Beautiful, beautiful precept, man. We have to, it all just matches up, man. We need to watch, be sober, be diligent. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't know when that time is coming, man. You know? So on that, I'm gonna pass it over to the next powerful speaker. You know, Shalom. Shalom.
Come, Israel.
Come, Yeshua.